Got it. What's up? What's up, everyone?
Is it live?
Well, I don't know yet. Just go ahead. Let me go ahead.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is.
All right, I'm going to your channel right now. Boom. Cool.
Nice. And I'm going to
What's up? What's up, everyone? Yeah, it's live.
yeah, it's live.
All right.
Welcome everybody. How's it going? How's it going? I'm gonna post it on my community too. Whoops. We're gonna be talking NFTs, you guys.
Yes.
The new wave, what all the cool kids are doing these days.
Yo, it's actually a pretty fun space. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I've been on Twitter the most time in my life the past month than ever before because of this shit.
Really?
Yes, it's really cool though. You meet some real cool people, but we don't get into all of it right now. We can get into all of it. What's up, Aisha and Shayna? Lemuria Reborn, what's up? I'm letting people know what's up in the chat.
Hello, everybody.
How y'all doing?
Welcome. Come on in. Take your shoes off. Stay a while.
So I'm gonna do some share screen stuff, but not at this moment. But I'm gonna show some stuff to you guys just so people can get it. Like, well, we'll get into it. We're gonna get into it, so we can get some time for people to get up in here. Let me let my people know on my YouTube channel. I already been priming them, but let them know right now.
I'm gonna give you some co-hosting. There we go, so that you can screen share and shit like that.
All right.
Cool. So how's everybody doing? What up? What up? You got 2 lives this week. What's cracking? Nice. Moving on up. I'm stoked, dude. I'm stoked for the NFT game.
Man.
I can't say that I'll go balls deep with it after,
right.
but maybe.
You know what, man? I'm at the point to where I'm about to go all the way in to a certain point because like I'm learning so much about it and it's like attracting me to it. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can't not look at the stuff no more. I got to really be into it and be like, what's going on?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you about some projects and a whole bunch of other stuff that's going on for sure. So it's not just talking about NFTs. I'm gonna tell you about some shit that's cracking right now.
Would you say NFTs are as manageable as crypto or as volatile as crypto or even comparable to crypto or what?
Well, it is connected with crypto, especially when you're talking about Ethereum and Solana, like those different kinds of coins, and there's a few others. So yeah, it is volatile right now, especially because it's still a space that's still developing, but the pace of how it's developing and how other industries are getting into it, it's like it's gonna find its way for it to be mainstream. So that's why it's attractive right now for people to get into it while it's still small, so you can still get into it and still make some profits from it or do whatever you want to do with it until it becomes too saturated or becomes dead. Even though I don't think NFTs are going to necessarily die off, because I think it's going to become part of regular society, just like how this metaverse stuff is going on. But still, you want to get into it right now because just like how there's people buying up digital real estate, and it sounds crazy as hell, people buying up digital real estate and selling it like it's real estate, that's going to be all bought up by the time you want to get into it 3 to 4 or 5 years from now. So you want to make sure you know about it right now so you can make a decision on it. So at this video is at best, well, not at best, at least just to inform you guys about NFTs so it's there, because a lot of people, they have misconceptions or they just don't know at all about it.
That lumps me in that category.
Oh yeah, sure. So even with the cryptocurrency, yeah, it is volatile, and especially because you talk about certain security measures, like there are people hacking, there are people scamming, and which is why people outside of myself should take the time to research it so you don't get caught up in the game, because there are a lot of great people in the space, but there are a lot of people who are trying to take advantage, and that's with anything, of course. So I want to say, as we go in, this is not financial advice. And anyone will tell you that it's not financial advice. You got to do your own due diligence, do your own research. All right. So I'm gonna say what's up to the chat.
What's up, chat?
Victory to my people.
Be sure to ask you guys' questions too while we're here throughout the chat, because we're here to help.
So we can start off with the first question. What is an NFT? All right. So a lot of people get mixed up with the words, but it's real simple. An NFT is a digital asset that you can own and you actually have a stake in. So what that means is, like, say for the Mona Lisa, for example. The Mona Lisa is a one-of-one piece of artwork that has ownership by the person who made it, right? We can go up to the Mona Lisa and we can screenshot it. We can put it as wallpapers. We can put pictures of it on our walls, but we cannot actually sell that because we do not actually own that piece of property. So an NFT is just a piece of a digital asset that you own that you can actually sell across a different marketplace or whatever it might be. And that's all the NFT is. So a non-fungible token, that's the acronym for NFT, or NFT's acronym for non-fungible token. A fungible token is like a dollar bill. If you have a dollar bill, $1 bill is equal to another dollar bill. It has the same kind of value. But the reason why an NFT is called a non-fungible token, because that one piece of artwork is only unique to that piece of artwork. Nothing else has the same value as that piece of artwork.
Uh-huh.
So that's all the NFT
dollar
is.
bill, multiple dollar bills are all equal to each other.
Exactly. But all NFTs, like say for example, an NFT collection, they're not all equal to each other because you might have one that's more rare than the other.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why, when it comes to ownership, like I was making that post on Instagram, you can take screenshots, but you can't sell it and make money off it because you don't own the rights to the actual NFT.
All right. So then that what I've always learned about NFTs is like, all right, I can screenshot it. So now I have that digital print on my computer, just like you have the digital print on your computer. What makes the NFT yours and not mine when we both hold it digitally?
So that's when you start talking about blockchains, right? So the actual NFT is attached to a cryptocurrency, and that cryptocurrency is a blockchain. So they have a certain contract that's already like coded within the blockchain that gives you all the contracts you need to be able to sell it or do whatever it is that you need with it. If you just take a screenshot, it's just a screenshot. But when you have the NFT, there's actually rights and ownership rights attached to it that actually makes it an NFT.
And that all comes with the purchase?
Yeah. So say, for example, there's a cryptocurrency called Ethereum. You will purchase an NFT with Ethereum because you can't pay for it with cash. A lot of NFTs, you can't do that yet. So you have to convert your money into Ethereum and buy it on the Ethereum blockchain.
Okay.
So I know it gets kind of,
buy Ethereum crypto because the value is going to go up.
Oh, the value's already been going up right now, as a matter of fact.
I saw that. I have some. I was like, fucking thank God, man. Thank God it's going back up.
And not only that, but there's also, like, in Miami next week from the 1st to the 2nd, there's like something called the Miami NFT week. So I'm pretty sure Ethereum's going to go up again because a lot of people are going to want to buy some NFTs after that. So what I want to do is show y'all different kinds of NFTs because this actually goes into the do's and don'ts when you start doing your own research for NFTs, right? So a lot of people think that it's just artwork, and it's not. It's really versatile what people can do with this. So let me go ahead and share the screen so y'all can see what we got going on. Go here. So one of the things I want to talk about is Nas. All right. So what he did is he had an NFT earlier this year, and his NFT was attached to his music. He had 2 tracks from his album that you were able to buy as an NFT, and then you were able, anytime that song streams, you get a piece of revenue from that. And so that's really cool because you think about how popular Nas is, and there's other musical artists that are doing this. If you appreciate their music and you buy the NFT, every time that song is streamed, you're going to get some dividends for it. So it changes the games of how fans can actually relate to musical artists. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not have to be with celebrities, stuff like that. Even you, because I know you're a musician, you can do this too. You can do the same thing because it's not, some kind of locked in area to where only rich people can make something out of this. You can do this as well. And that's why I was saying earlier, even with, something spiritual, I haven't seen no spiritual NFT that really grabs me yet. So for us to be, even in this space talking about it, someone can develop some spiritual NFTs that might crack off just off the artwork alone.
And is it as easy as, because I don't know anything about NFTs, but I wanted to get into it. So my thought was, damn, I'm going to contact someone from Fiverr, pay him $50 to create me an absolute masterpiece, super relevant to what I'm into, etc. Do I take that and then take that to whatever the fucking process is for an NFT, and I now have something I can sell as an NFT. Is that how simple it is?
That's really
More
how
or less?
simple it is. So like we can take a screenshot of the screen, just how it is right now, and then we can make it an NFT. It's really that easy. You can make it an NFT. So that's why people, they put their own amount of love into it. Some people are really, detailing their artwork. And not only that, they have something called utility. And I'm gonna get into a little bit later, but they really take a lot of time to actually develop what they're gonna do, because you can make a quick NFT. A lot of people are doing that. Or you make something that has some longevity to where you're building up a community and you're trying to build some kind of real life utility with it to where it's able to, grab a lot more people and actually be
What does that
thing.
what does that look like?
Okay, so I'm gonna show you something that has some utility, and this is the NFT that I have. So when you talk about people buying timeshares or people buying memberships to get certain discounts or deals for hotels and stuff like that, that is something that's a very lucrative business. But what I found out when I was doing research, the average price for paying for one of those, memberships is about $20,000 to $30,000 a year. All right. Now, this NFT that I got is called Beach Bums versus Exotic Apes. Now, when you talk about utility, this is a very important word when it comes to NFTs. Utility means that there is something that this NFT does more than just being a piece of artwork. So with this NFT that I have, let me see if I can find a picture of one real quick. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to go to my OpenSea real quick.
What's up, Junior? What's up, Richie? Thanks you guys for stopping by.
So I have this NFT.
What's up, Stray Panther?
What's up, Stray? I have this NFT, right? These are 3 NFTs that I have. And so, and they're from the same collection. These NFTs, what it allows you to do is to resort one free resort stay anywhere in the world. You have access to a portal called NFT Travel Club, to where you can get discounts up to 70% on hotels, cruises, and car rentals. They're going to donate a free water filtration system to a family. And then once the next phase of the collection sells out, they're going to be having a mansion party and a beach party. And if you have an NFT, you can have access to that. So when you talk about utility, that's a real world utility, because I can go book a resort right now. Matter of fact, I'm going to try to book one so we can go to EDC later on this year in Las Vegas. But yeah, I can use this right now to book a hotel. And so I only bought this one time. There's no recurring monthly fees I got to pay to keep this up. Nah, I have this NFT for as long as I hold it. And then every year, once a year, I can redeem that free resort stay. And then as far as the discounts, I can do that all day long. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say it back to you because I'm still kind of confused. You created this, and what you created this monkey man I'm looking at? You bought this monkey man I'm looking at?
No, this is someone else's collection. So I bought this NFT for someone else. This is not my NFT.
It's
my NFT. Like I bought it, but
you own it.
Else, yeah, I own it.
But someone else created it and sold it to you.
Yes.
So the person who sold this, I'm assuming, has a number of these NFTs in this community, in this realm.
Yes.
And by purchasing that NFT, it came with a bunch of perks.
Yes.
No shit.
Yes, that's how it is.
And so it was a part of the versus thing. Go back to that.
Yeah, this is called Beach Bums versus Exotic Apes.
Can you tell me what this is and the relevance towards NFT?
So this is just their Twitter page.
I'll
just bring it up so people have a visual of it, because they have a Discord, and I'm gonna talk about Discord in a little bit. So this is just their social media page. So I was just kind of showing people just a visual of what the artwork looks like. So if you go to their Twitter, it actually it gets you right to their Discord, and then Discord.
And what's the concept behind this enterprise, Beach Bums versus Exotic Apes, so I can have a better idea of like if I would create my own, or if the listener would create their own, like what the fuck's going on? It just what it is just too. Well, you buy, the more you buy one side, this one side wins, or like what's that design?
No.
Like,
this is just their own collection. They want to do something new, because there's not any NFT that I've seen that has some kind of versus thing going on with it. But it's not no super deep thing. I know they're supposed to be developing a game later down the line, so I think they might be going against each other. But for right now, it's just 2 different NFT collections, but they're by the same people.
That's pretty dope. Okay, I see. I'm starting to wrap my head around it.
Yeah, so it's not like a competition. It's really just one collection. So you can buy one of each, or buy one of, if you just want the ape, you can get the ape. If you want the bum, you can get the bum. So it's up to you.
Interesting. And so when people ask, or the criticism of NFT from someone who doesn't know the fuck they're talking about, like myself. They're like, well, you pay a bunch of money for some shit that you own on the computer screen. It's not as basic as that. You're saying, no, I actually get perks like discounts on
Exactly.
all the stuff that you're talking about. And
Exactly.
so
And that's
as a
why.
creator of the NFT, you'd get how did they get those perks? So where the fuck did that come in?
So they actually have a whole tab on their Discord. They actually have a tab and a voice recording that they did to explain how they did that. So basically, they got around some people that, because even when you talk about like Expedia.com or places that have like surplus hotel rooms, those hotel rooms, even on those third-party websites, they still don't get sold. So what they did is that they talked to some people to get a plan to like, okay, we're going to get some people to connect with the hotel rooms that are not getting taken at all, because the hotels, they're like, we need someone in this room, period, because if someone is in this room, we can sell them something around the area. If it's a tourist attraction, they can, go into this park there or whatever. So we need these rooms filled. So if we can't fill them up with Expedia, let's get with some people with some NFTs and make it into something to where it's useful. You know what I'm saying?
So it's the same way anyone else is capitalizing on empty hotel rooms. They're just plugged in with the NFT.
Of course, exactly. But what makes it cool, like I was saying earlier, you go into one of these memberships, you're paying $1,200 every month to stay, inside that club. For this, you're paying for an NFT one time and you're in, and that's it.
And if all goes well, the NFT value can go up.
Exactly, and that's exactly what happens. So even like this dude that I got over here, so you can check it out right now. This ape, I got it for like $250.
You paid $250 for it.
You said what?
You paid $250 for it.
Yeah, basically, yeah, I paid $250 for it. And so the floor price is 0.233 Ethereum. So let me go click one.
Quarter of an Ethereum.
Yeah, let me click one real quick. That's $707. So if I want to sell mine right now, just because of whatever, I would be making a profit of it. I would make it like a $500 profit because the value of it is going up. So if you hold it, especially if you got it for $250, that's not bad. And so when you have multiple ones, you can already see, oh, snap.
Go ahead. This might be it might be a noob question, but why did the value of this go up? Was it because people are super stoked on this hotel discount NFT thing, so they're buying up hella characters from this line from this community, and therefore yours is also going up? Or what drove the price up for your NFT?
Well, it was that, just how you said it. A lot of people, they do want, hotel stays, stuff like that. They want a vacation. So that's very, attractive in itself. But also another big reason why people are gravitating toward this and why the price is going up is because a lot of people have been advertising and sharing this actual collection. And that NFT Miami week that I told you about, this collection is actually sponsoring the whole event. So when people go to Miami, next week to this NFT convention, they're going to be seeing all this beach bum exotic ape shit all over the place. So people are going to be asking like, okay, well, what is that? What does that do? And they're going to see, oh, you get hotel stays, stuff like that. People are going to be like, oh,
who raises the price is my next question then.
Who what?
So, you know what I mean? Who was like, all right, people will love these NFTs. Your 250 is now worth 750. Does someone make that decision and type it into a computer somewhere? Like, how the fuck does that price just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's by demand because, like, well, here's the thing. When you're in the Discord, and I'll get into that a little bit, the people who are holders of NFT, we can actually control the floor price. So when I go back on OpenSea over here, and let's say, because there were people who were selling it. You see this first one right here, 0.15 ETH. There are people selling it lower than the floor price. So we can actually set up how we want the floor price to be. So if someone wanted to be like, okay, I'm going to just post an ape for 0.15 Ethereum, that will automatically be the floor price. But for people who are like, you know what, we know these NFTs have value, we need to like raise the bar a little bit. People are not going to skimp out on how they actually
so the owner of the NFT dictates the price. Is that price an estimated value, that Ethereum was an estimated value, but ultimately you say, no, I'm going to sell it for 100 over or 100 less?
Exactly. You choose what you want to price it for. But even still, people are saying that this NFT might be worth 10 Ethereum plus because of just the free resort stay and the discounts. Because if
the
you hold this for
possibility, the future possibilities, etc.
yeah, if you hold this for the rest of your life, that's a free resort stay. And like I said, that's around the world, not just America. That's around the world, anywhere.
Fuck.
And so the cool thing about it is like, cause I check up the prices, like to book a hotel stay or a resort stay, I make that clear, not a hotel stay, a resort stay. You have to just pay like the fees for it, and the fees for it might be in between $30 to $50. And then you have to actually find your way there as well. So if it's like in Tibet, you got to take the plane ticket to Tibet, obviously. But as far as a hotel, you good.
Nice random country drop. Not the Bahamas. If you want to go to Tibet or something, I like it. Hey, that red tooth one's dope as fuck. I might have to buy that.
So let me tell you about this one, because I put this girl on my YouTube channel. So when me and my girl, we got these two on the left right here. When we got these two, they gave me this one for free. So now that I got this one for free, this one, let me go back to the collection.
Buy two get one free kind of deal through this company, through this Versus company.
Yeah. The floor price for this is 0.26 Ethereum.
Fuck, the one that they gave you for free?
Yes. So if I want to sell it, I can get 700. I can put it 0.2 Ethereum just to be right below the floor, just so I can just get some money if I wanted to, just to cut the floor.
And the Versus company is dictating that 0.26 for this. They're the ones saying, or where's that number coming from?
It's us again, because here's another thing, and here's what you get into NFTs. This collection with the woman right here, you can only get it off OpenSea. You cannot buy it from the website of the people who created it, because like I was saying back with the two NFTs that I have, they gave me this for free. They airdropped this one to me. So the only way how you get an NFT like this is that if you get these two, you know what I'm saying? So even with because they're doing the next phase on the 29th, they were releasing another collection. If you buy two of the NFTs, they're going to airdrop you another one of these. So if you already know that, okay, if I'm looking at this right here is worth $700. And here's the thing, people are buying it.
No shit.
Here's the activity 3 hours ago. People are buying it. Someone bought this shit for $1,200 yesterday.
Fuck. The beach babes.
Yes.
Fuck.
So when you see that stuff is actually selling,
can you tell me what OpenSea is? Can you explain to us what's good with OpenSea, like start to finish?
OpenSea is just a secondary marketplace. So say, for example, with Beach Bums, they have their own website to where you actually mint the NFT. Minting the NFT is just like a coin phrase. You're actually putting an NFT into circulation. But with OpenSea, that's the secondary marketplace. So you can actually sell the NFT to someone else if you wanted to.
Okay.
So that's all OpenSea is.
So is it comparable to like crypto.com or Robinhood or some shit like that?
Crypto.com and Coinbase, stuff like that. Yeah, it's the same thing. So you can, it's like a marketplace to where you buy NFTs. So
you sign up and then they don't create anything. So the Versus folk go to OpenSea and they go write them an email and go, hey, I got these new fucking NFT drops coming 29th. I'm gonna send you an upload of all the files beforehand, and OpenSea just fucking boom, they're all available.
Kind of, sort of. So let me put it this way. So first, the website, the people who create a collection, you have to go on their website and mint it. They have all the collection, right? But what they have to do is register, similar to what you're saying, register their collection onto OpenSea. So once people start actually revealing their NFTs, then it'll pop up on OpenSea. So let's see if I can find one that is still that hasn't revealed yet. Let's see, it's trending ones, and there's a whole bunch of NFTs that you can see. It's kind of crazy. Dang. See, that's gonna be the issue, trying to find one. Hold up, I can find. Hold up. So this is another website, just to let y'all know. It's called Rarity Tools. So if you guys want to know what NFTs are like coming up, so you can kind of do your own research.
So this is your daily mail of NFTs.
Exactly. So let's see. We'll see something that came out yesterday. This came out today. Let's see what's up with these cable monkeys. All right. So this is what you do. You go on Cable Monkeys, you see what they up to. You go on their website. Oh, they're still doing the pre-sale right now.
Oh shit.
So you can mint it right now, but only if you're like into the pre-sale. And so I got to start talking about a white list and stuff like that. I'm trying to see if there's a link to their OpenSea.
Interesting.
All right, so we're going to do it like this. So let me go ahead and talk about Discord right now. Discord is probably going to be your #1 place you want to be at to when you're dealing with NFTs, because that's where the actual the communities are building, and where the actual owners of the NFT are giving information about how much the price is going to be, when it's going to drop, different giveaways, and all kind of stuff they got going on. So what you do right here, for example, you will go to, they should have an official links tab. Let's see. Main chat announcements. Boom, right here. You go to the official links tab, and they'll give you all the links that they are providing. And I'll tell you guys this as well. When you go on Discord, you have to turn off your DMs, because there's going to be a lot of people sending you messages saying, hey, I'm giving you a free spot for an NFT. Come click on this link so you can buy some. That's all bullshit. And every single Discord place will tell you that. They will tell you, go to their official links and actually click on their stuff to get whatever you're trying to get. Do not follow no one's message. Do not click on their link, because that's how a lot of people get caught up.
Repeat that.
Okay, so when you get on Discord,
people in the back.
yes, of course. When you get on Discords, you have to turn off your DMs, your direct messages, because if not, a whole bunch of people are going to be messaging you saying, hey, buy this NFT, you won this free spot, buy your NFT right now. And these people are not affiliated with the creators. They are people trying to run game. Straight up and down.
Oh, Ethereum's back up past 3,000 again. All right.
Hey,
I saw that.
So I'm trying to find to see if they have their OpenSea going on, and they do not. All right,
dude,
so
there's wow, that's crazy. I didn't realize, but I also didn't look into it. 5,555 followers. Did you see that?
yeah, and that's just them. Like, well, look, let me tell y'all this. Let me show you another collection, because this one doesn't have a lot of utility, but the artwork is so dope that you might just get it just because of the artwork. All right.
That's what I assumed it was, and that's for the most part is how it's been explained through the grapevine to me, and passively looking it up is like, you got to own this super dope piece of artwork and it's yours and no one else can have it. But then I'm like, you can just screenshot that shit and pretend like you have it. No one's gonna know the difference. That's kind of where I was like, what? I don't get it. You know what I mean?
And that's why, you know, the utility is good. But at the same time, you might find some projects like this. I found out about this about 2 or 3 weeks ago, Sneakerheads. And I was looking, I was like, bro, there's no other project I've seen anything like this. And this is going to blow up whenever they release it. I know it's going to blow up, because you got people who are into shoes. I'm not into shoes super deep, but it's like, I got a few pairs.
But there are a fucking lot of people who are.
But just like how the artwork for this is, I'm just like, yo, this right here is gonna blow up. But not only that, these people, when they went on Twitter, they hit like 100,000 people in like 2 days just from opening up a Twitter. They didn't have a Discord up, it ain't got no website, just from them.
Just their art, just their art in their Twitter.
Just their artwork in their Twitter, and it went crazy. So a lot of people, you already know, people are going to buy this. So if you want to, like, have your eyes on this to flip it, that's when you want to go into your Discord, and then you want to start talking about getting on the whitelist. All right. And that's another thing to talk about, the whitelist. The whitelist is when you are a part of the pre-sale. The pre-sale is when you're able to get the NFT at its lowest price that anyone will ever get it. So for example, back to this beach bum shit. These beach bums, the next phase, matter of fact, let me just go ahead and go to Discord.
Straight Panther, I feel you, brother. I was about to say, I've got some artwork to commission.
Oh, for real. And you can do it because, and that's another thing they were saying when I was doing my research. This gives artists more control of their hands to actually release their artwork, because so many people undervalue their artwork. So once you have an NFT to where you can have a community behind it that actually likes your stuff, it can actually be more value, and then the artist can actually get their worth. So there's a lot of different angles, to deal with this.
What's good, Alchemy? Dave Conrad.
What's up, Joseph? What's up, man?
Dave Conrad says meh. Curious what you're saying meh to, Dave. Richie's dropping knowledge in the chat as well.
Oh yeah, let me see what's up in the chat. What y'all got going on?
Richie was filling in the gaps with dialogue, it seems like, and mostly just chilling. Mostly everyone's just out there listening. Please feel free. I'm peppering Earl with questions as they come because why not?
Let's see what y'all
that's
got.
why we're having the conversation. But
digital token with a physical utility being held in a digital wallet. Yes. Exactly. All right. We'll go back over.
The physical utility part is what's reeled me in so far in this conversation. I had absolutely no desire to bother with NFTs, but now I'm like, wait a minute.
That's what reeled me in too, because even when my cousin told me about it, I was like, people are buying all these, putting so much money to buy a screenshot. I was like, this shit's stupid. Like, why would
to
you
buy a screenshot? I know.
Yeah, like logically, you're thinking like, what the fuck? Like, that's dumb. But then when I found out about this, you know, the Beach Bum versus all the apes with the hotel shit, I was like, wait a minute. You can actually do something more with this NFT. So that blew my whole mind open. I was like, wait, there's more to this. And that's what made me like, yo, this shit is deeper than what it seems.
Well, I'm not sure if it might have been fucking Gary Vee who was talking about NFTs. And the picture that he painted was the metaverse, etc. That you're like, it's like buying a skin for Call of Duty and you get to own that and you get to sort of flaunt that in the metaverse. So I thought NFTs were like this thing that were kind of cool to have in the real world, but we're only going to have a huge impact when you got into the metaverse where people are plugging their fucking brains in the computer, which Musk is already talking about doing in the next fucking 300 days.
Right.
And so I was like, all right, maybe I was like, okay, you'll have a cool sneakerhead face and like bazooka that no one else is going to have when you go to the fucking party in the meta world, or you go to the Snoop Dogg show concert in the metaverse. You're going to see that's when the NFTs are going to come to life. I didn't realize you had discounts on hotels or something like that came with it. So that's now I'm like, oh shit, all right, the sky's the limit then. With the
sky's really the limit. The sky's really the limit. So even when I was talking about, you know, the whitelist, if you go down here where the mouse is at, the whitelist price for this next collection that's coming out next week is 0.15 Ethereum. The public price for it is going to be 0.175 Ethereum. So to put that in regular dollars, 0.15 Ethereum is about $444. 0.175 Ethereum is about $514 last time I checked. So if I'm on the whitelist, if I'm getting for $444, by the time the public sale comes out, I'm already making a profit on it if I want to sell it. And so that's why when you do your research, you want to make sure that you are winning on all angles. If I sell it, I'm winning because I'm making a profit. If I keep it, I'm winning because I get the hotel free resort stay. You know what I'm saying? So there's different angles for, you know, making a good decision. That's why I was telling people, you want to make sure that if you are getting into NFTs, get some with utility so you don't just have a piece of artwork. There is going to be some stuff that you're going to like there's little shit that I've seen, like I would just get it just because I like the artwork. But if you're really going to drop some money on something, make sure that it has some real life, like I can do something with this. You know?
Dude, we live in such a fucking crazy world. This is fucking unbelievable. It is unbelievable.
And so there's another one called the Muddy Bear Club that I've just got, you know, privy to. They're saying that if you mint one of their NFTs, they have 13 cars for giveaways embedded into their NFTs. So if you get one that has like a key fob, there's a car they're giving to it. So shit. They're talking about like it's a Corvette, a Nissan GTR, like a BMW. I'm like, damn, it's some nice cars. And
I might not sleep tonight. I might not sleep.
And so like I just got to a point where like people gotta just know about this shit, because I think there's something for everyone in the space. Like literally you'll find something. That's why I want to do spiritual stuff, because somebody's gonna have to.
I know that's where my head's been the whole time. I'm like, there's gonna be I'm trying to build pyramids. You know my scheme, dog. I need to build a real life pyramid. Some the gears are already spinning. Give us some before we get fucking too stoked and in La La Land, ground us with some like now the do's and don'ts. Like what's good? What you already told us about the scammers. So scammers are high, as they are in every other field where people are trying to make quick money, right? Or not even quick, any sort of money,
just,
right?
just pulling the rug from people. It's not even that. You just, some people are really just made to just jip you.
If
I don't even know how to explain, because
it's
like,
been around since the dawn of time, I'm sure.
exactly.
But how does that show up in the NFT world?
So how that shows up, like, I can't, I can only really explain it. So say I'm just chilling on the Discord and someone sends me a DM saying, hey, bro, I seen you on the Discord and you seem really cool. I'm giving you a free mint to this collection, and it'll be in the Discord that you're actually in. I'm giving you a mint for this collection. All you gotta do is click this link. So you'll click the link and you'll connect your digital wallet into it, and then they'll just take your shit.
Yeah.
Simple as that. So that's why I tell people, like, just don't even, just turn off the DMs. And like I said, all of the Discord places, they know, and they're on top of making sure that, well, the legit ones, they're on top of making sure that no one comes near scamming people, no one comes in there trying to pull a rug from people. So if you're in a good community, they're going to let you know, don't do no DMs, none of that stuff, because we're not going to DM you personally. It's just like, it's funny. Like, even when you talk about different social media apps or things you do on the internet, a lot of these places on the internet saying, like, we will not DM you, we will not email you.
We will not ask you for your private info ever in the email type shit.
Exactly. So let me talk about your digital wallet, right? The most popular digital wallet is called MetaMask, and it's just a Chrome extension, and you just attach your Ethereum stuff into there, and yada yada. So when you create a MetaMask, they're going to give you a 12-word phrase that you need to keep in a safe place. So in case you lose access to your account, you give them that 12-word phrase so you can get access back into your account. Some of these scammers are going to ask for your 12-word phrase. There was one time my girlfriend was on her laptop and she was just, trying to do stuff on Discord or whatever. And someone sent her a link saying, like, hey, if you connect your wallet onto here, you'll be on the whitelist for the next collection. So she almost put my wallet connected to that. But the only reason why she didn't do it, because she don't have the 12-word phrase, because I have it, because it's my wallet. So I was like, babe, stop.
Because it's my wallet.
Yeah, I was like, stop, babe. You can't do that, because if they would, anyone asking for your 12-word phrase, they run a game off top, because you shouldn't be sharing that with anyone. That's for you.
All right. So scammers, heads out. So what does a bad investment look like for NFTs? Or what's an example of one flopping? You know what I mean? Have you ever bought one where you're like, damn, the value lost? Or what would be a reason for the value going down? Or what would be the reason for a bad NFT investment? You know what I mean? What does that look like?
From what I've seen, because I've been real careful on getting the NFTs I got, this is why the NFT I only have is this one. But these other two I'm actually going to start getting into, but they have to release first. But this is the only one I have right now. But when you look into other NFTs, you have to also, this is where the research comes in. So you have something called doxing. So doxing just means documenting. The people who created the NFT, you want to make sure that they have, some place to where they're a real life person. So I know on this one, there should be something that's like meet the artist. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, okay. Dope.
Yeah. So you have people who actually share the team, like, okay, this dude right here, he's the creator of the sneakerhead. You can go to his Instagram, his Twitter, his website. So he's a real person that you can, he can be accountable for. You know what I'm saying? You can go to him like, hey, this person pulled the rug from us and yada, yada, yada. But there's other collections to where you don't know who made you don't know who made the collection. They're just anonymous. And so you have to think like, okay, do I want to stay in this project and see what it is based upon this person not showing their face or not showing any of their social media, anything like that.
And that would be like, so the scam would look like you're trying to get on a whitelist with some dope art with an anonymous person. You put in money to be on the pre-sale and they don't release any shit. They just take a bunch of pre-sale money and dip. Is that kind of?
Exactly. So there's actually a good case study for this. There was a basketball player, NBA player, name is De'Aaron Fox. He plays for the Sacramento Kings, if I remember correctly. He was having an NFT that he was doing, but because he was so caught up in his NBA career, because he was in the middle of the season when he created it, he didn't know how much time he needed to put into actually sustaining an NFT collection. So what he did was say, you know what, I'm canceling the NFT collection. I'm going to send everyone a signed jersey for everyone participating in the collection. And a lot of people were actually upset because of that. So sometimes you just have collections to where people don't know how to maintain the business of having an NFT. So that's why you want to make sure that when you're doing your research that you want to see, okay, is the people who created the NFT, are they around? Are they reachable? Can I actually contact them?
Uh-huh.
2, is a community, are they actually active? If I go in there, is it shit like dead, or is it popping? Is there people messaging all the time? Are they doing giveaways? Are they actually active? Check out their also social medias. Is Twitter active? Is Instagram active? Is their website, what does it look like? All those things, you have to put all those things into account when you're making your decision, because there can be some artwork that has an anonymous artist, but they still are a legit collection. But then you can have someone that has all the information, all the people, like I just said, with the basketball player, they have all the information out there, but the NFT just doesn't pan out.
So for whatever reason doesn't work out still.
Exactly. So you really just want to do your due diligence. And that's why I'll tell people all day long, you really got to do your research and take time to just see what's going on. So what I did was I YouTube first. I went on YouTube and I was like, what's the hottest NFT collections for February 2022? And the collection I got, this Beach Bum shit, that was one of them. So I was like, okay, let me check them out. I was like, all right, the people seem good. The community seems good. Let me just join the Discord and leave it at that. And then once I started actually connecting with some of the people, like I'd have made t-shirts for some of these people, you know what I'm saying, and sent them out to them. So it's like, when you start doing shit like that, it's like, oh, okay, I'm in a cool space. Let me see what y'all working with. Let me be in here for real. And then that's how it develops.
Oh.
Man, so let me see if there's any other questions real quick.
And you're saying you haven't seen anyone in the spiritual community trying to run shit? Substantially, I'm sure you have, but you haven't seen it, something that's caught your eye, you said?
Yeah, nothing that's caught my eye, nothing substantially.
I wonder what they're even attempting. I'm sure there's thousands attempting already, you know?
I'm pretty sure something out there, but there's so many NFTs, you gotta just find it, you know. It's almost like putting your hand into a damn candy bag. All of it is some nice candy, but I want the candy that I want, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to pull up damn Snickers. Let's see. Richie will say the skin would be the digital asset. Some NFTs are deeds for land or smart contracts and companies. Yep. Like, it's so deep with this. The sky is barely the floor. Creator integrity, established reputation, lasting value, community building function. Those are good qualities right there you want to look for. So what Richie's saying is on point. Creator integrity. And that's why I like this Beach Bum stuff, because the creators are in the Discord. They are interacting with the people. They are doing all that stuff. They're regular ass motherfuckers, but it's like, it's cool when you just connect with people like that. Like, yo, there's regular people making this NFT, but they're making it to something to where we can all be a part of something. So like when they're doing this island party, this mansion party later on down the year, I'm for sure gonna be a mansion party and an island party. It's two things.
I thought that's what you said.
So you have an NFT, you automatically, that's your ticket in there.
Oh shit. That's damn, dude. So they're getting creative with it.
They really are. And that's why, you know, I wanted to tell you and other people like, yo, like this shit is crazy how much traction this stuff is getting.
And so earlier you said something passively. You said something along the lines of, if NFTs pop and stay relevant, which you thought they would, why would they not stay relevant? Why would you even say that? You know what I mean?
I don't think they're not going to be relevant. I think it just depends on how mainstream it's going to be, you know. So even when you talk about Bitcoin is a popular, you know, cryptocurrency, but there's still people who won't touch it for whatever reason.
Yeah, and it's been fucking 10 years.
Exactly. So no matter how much convincing you do with someone, some people just may not jump in for whatever reason. And that's cool, because even with the metaverse stuff, I'm not completely sold on that. Like, I don't want to plug my shit into a headset and doing all that. But at the same time, it's like, I get it, because when I went to freaking, it was called Sandbox. I went to Sandbox. I was on my computer, walking my little avatar. I was like, this got some potential though.
Are you logged in?
Yeah, no, I just did it on like my laptop. I wouldn't have the whole headset.
No. I mean, like, you created an avatar, not plugged in, but you went into Sandbox. Okay.
Yeah. So I did that just to see what it was, and I was like, yo, and then it made sense, because say, for example, if I created an NFT, or not even an NFT, I created a community to where it's like, okay, in this metaverse, if you plug in your goggles, this whole metaverse has a whole bunch of spiritual shit that you can interact with. So you have a Ganesha altar right here, you have Oshun you can give props to, because someone can actually make different graphics in that sandbox area and put it into their space. So people can actually real deal, and they are building mansions, cars, racetracks, all kind of shit in the metaverse to use for their own pleasure. And it's crazy to even think about that, but that's really what it is. People are making buku money selling digital real estate.
I mean, I used to play this game growing up. I mean, I love games and sandbox style MMO games, especially RPG MMO games, like Sandbox, where you take your character and it's like, what do you want to do? You want to learn how to fish? All right, you go fish and your fishing skill builds. You want to fucking learn how to make bows and arrows? You go fucking learn how to fletch and your arrow skill gets better. Like I grew up fucking addicted to those games. And there's just one called Ultima Online that I used to play, and people would sell their accounts. They would play the game for a couple years and they'd be over it, but their characters, their avatars, they owned castles, they owned shops, they owned whatever, the fucking cities, they owned whatever, and they would sell their account for thousands, tens of thousands of dollars sometimes to people who fucking wanted that and who made hundreds of thousands a year, millions a year, and were gamers too, and didn't give a fuck if they're going to drop $8,000 on this player's account that he put 3 years into, you know what I mean? Just so that they could have the avatar with the mansions and the castles and shit like that. So people have already been doing it. That's why I'm like, it doesn't surprise me. People are like, oh, people are buying digital real estate. Like they've been doing that shit for 20 years in these fucking online games. We're like, that's not new. That's not the only difference now was like you can plug your fucking brain into it now. Right. Like that's the difference, you know? So it seems way cooler if in La La Land where everyone's a good person, it seems way cooler. You know what I mean? If shit didn't go dark side.
Man, and that actually reminds me about NFT. It's called Infinity Axie, if I remember correctly. Infinity Axie is Axie Infinity, excuse me. Axie Infinity is an NFT to where you mint your character and then you can go actually play with your character in their game world that they created. And this is one of the most popular play to earn NFT games on the market right now.
What's
so
play
you
to
go
earn?
and play to earn is basically, so you get your NFT and you play their game and you earn their currency, you earn in-game currency, but that in-game currency can be converted back into US dollars.
Can be?
It can be, yes.
No shit, dude. I'm about to sign up. What game is this?
So you can play the game. You know what I'm saying? And like that's what I'm saying. If they have a fucking NFT playing Tekken or some shit, and I could just beat niggas' asses online and make money, oh my god, I would be in heaven. I would pay so much money for that. But I'm just saying that shit could happen down the line. Beat niggas' ass off. But they're doing it with this to where it's like, yeah, you meet your character, you go around, you can collect different pieces of armor and other type of shit like that, going around.
Fuck, dude, that's.
And you can make money off of that. So people are saying, like, you can go on YouTube and look at it. And people are saying they making $100 a day just logging in and doing this here and there.
It's not, dude, it's not hard. I mean, I strongly considered it probably when I was in college as a side hustle to build up, to grow my MMO accounts and sell them for people who fucking want to get ahead. You know what I mean? Like it's
yeah. I remember people doing that for RuneScape. Remember RuneScape?
I had never got into it, but yeah, I remember.
Oh yeah, my brother was playing it heavy, and he was even saying like, yeah, they're trying to sell. You know, people going around town saying, yeah, I'm selling my account. You know, $50 to like. So even when you mention, I'm like, yeah, people have been doing that forever.
Yeah, they have been doing it forever. Dude.
So now we're just becoming to a place to where it's more mainstream, and the sky is the limit now.
Mm-hmm. Or the floor, as Richie said.
Back up here.
Damn, that is. I'm like excited, but not at the same time. Not that I'm not excited. I'm just like, it's like excited, but the unknown of it all is kind of the hesitancy. It's like, where the fuck is this all going? You know what I mean?
You know what? And that's something I think about with everything. Where is it all going? Because we keep on getting more into this digital realm.
I know.
And we always are getting taken away from, you know, the physical, but you know, us as spiritualists, there's always levels to this shit. So even, you know, people talking about, you know, well, fuck living on earth, I'm trying to be ethereal. This whole shit is some bullshit. So it just depends. Some people like, you know, and I remember you said this the last live stream we said when we was talking a little about NFTs. You were saying like, what's the difference between us being in this reality that we're plugged in and then you plugging yourself into the metaverse? What's the difference?
I don't know.
And then even why make it so deep? Why not just experience it for what it is? You ain't got to be so against it. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, it's the devil 666 is on the Oculus. You know, you can do whatever you want with that.
Is it?
No, I'm just talking shit.
I was like, oh wait, time out, dog. If that's the case, you might. That's
But
funny.
at the same time, it's like we live in the world, we're a part of it, being the world, but not of it. You know what I'm saying? So even with the NFT stuff, I was like, this is a way for even myself to make some extra money or even get into something that I didn't know that I would make so many connections with different people. I didn't know that I actually cared about certain artwork, because now that I'm starting to look at NFTs, I'm actually giving a fuck about how does it look, because when I'm putting stuff on my profile pic, I'm like, I want to make sure it looks cool. You know what I'm saying? So even with that monkey with the cigar, before I mentioned, I was like, I hope I get one with a blunt cigar or something, because I smoke. So like that would make sense.
Because I smoke.
Yeah, it would make sense for me. So when I got it, I was like, yes, that's dope. But it's so versatile, man.
I'm gonna sidetrack you again, but it's still NFT based. You own that image, so but you don't own it in the sense that you can sue somebody else for screenshotting it, do you?
That depends on how far you want to take it, because there actually is some people that are putting stuff in place to where, say for example, there's a collection called Bored Ape Yacht Club. I'm pretty sure a lot of people haven't heard about that. Bored Ape Yacht Club. So with these NFTs, they didn't put it into their contracts to where if you have this NFT, you can use this likeness for that whatever advertiser you want. So if you wanted to make, the ape restaurant, you know what I'm saying, just in the middle of LA, and want to use this image, you could, because you own the rights for it. But if you're doing that and then you seen someone take a screenshot and you see them trying to build up their own business or whatever, or trying to slander that name or that image,
I see.
you can sue them because you own that image.
Okay, so it's like anything else. If you're doing it hella low key and it's not a big deal, no one gives a fuck. But if you're trying to make money off of it, like with the YouTube thing, remember I was trying to put the YouTube on my sweater, and it's like, nah, if you're gonna make money off of it, you can't run our logo, basically.
Exactly, because I have a sweater that has YouTube on it, and they're not sweating me. But the thing about it, I'm not trying to sell it. It's once you're trying to sell it and make a profit, that's when they're gonna start. You're like, hey, what's going on?
We need some of that. Yeah. And so legally, if someone's what if they're not trying to sell? What if someone prints a bunch of hoodies and they with a dope ass NFT on it, and they're like using them for barter, you know what I mean? Or even if they're giving them away, but the dude who owns the NFT is just a stickler, and he's like, no, I don't give a fuck if you're still giving them away. Like, you can't do shit with that NFT. It's mine. Can you legally press that?
I'm not sure. Maybe I might have to find like a case study for that specifically. That's a real specific, scenario, but that's a good
I'm just
question.
curious how deep it goes, because if you own it, you technically, I don't know how regular laws go. I mean, I assume no one can legally do shit with something you own. Maybe they can.
Well, and that's the whole thing with cryptocurrency, because the whole concept around cryptocurrency is to have it decentralized to where banks and different governments don't have access to your money. So with that comes with a certain level of security risk, all right? Because there's not a whole bunch of regulations into the space yet to where people can know exactly what to do when you see a motherfucker selling t-shirts of your image. So there's still some that needs to happen, so people just have a layout of what to do during those situations. And I'm pretty sure there may have been something like that that has happened, but it's something I might have to look deeper into just to get that part.
Yeah. I'm just hitting you with, like I said, anything that comes to mind. I'm like, all right, now you got me hooked, dude. Now we're talking gaming and making money off of gaming and fucking.
And so I want to show y'all, now that I'm at Bored Ape Yacht Club, like, I want y'all to know people are spending money on this shit. Okay, so this is the little 0.25 Ethereum I was talking about. This is 103 Ethereum. So if I click on this,
shit, one of those is 103
$312,000. Yes.
Wow. I mean, I've heard of people selling NFTs for stupid amounts like this, but I haven't seen it like I am now, and that's fucking.
And so, like, if you go on OpenSea,
what's the perk? Wait, time out. I gotta take a piss real quick, but hold on. I'll be right back. Hold that thought, dog.
No problem.
I want to be present while I ask that question.
This is some craziness. Let's see. It's embedded layer 2 data on layer 1 coin, second level value. NFT is counter to the fungus interconnected mind. Digital ownership will excel past physical ownership. NFT car rentals. Yep. Good talk. The wallet owns NFT. Technically, it's ownership by decentralized agreement. Thank you for chiming in, Rich. Yeah, Rich must be in it too, man. And it really is fun. Like this stuff, like once you learn enough to it so you don't fall into landmines, it's really fun to get into, because there's even like projects that are straight led by women. There's women-led projects that, you know, people want to get into. If you want to support just the, you know, the call for women and whatever they might be doing that particular collection, they have it. They have collections for car lovers. They got collections for you know, superheroes. Like, oh, let me see if I can find this one. What was it called? It wasn't called. I forgot what it was called. I might have to look it up in a little bit. But basically, you know, people make cute little designs of different Marvel characters, stuff like that, and that they sell those NFTs. So there's so much stuff that you can do with it. Like you'll see a lot of collections. They have like offshoots of Captain America, Venom, Spider-Man, and so on and so forth. So you can see a lot of shit like that as well. You good,
so
Keith?
Good? Yeah. Fucking forgot my goddamn question. Oh, what's the utility for these NFTs that are going for fucking hundreds of thousands?
I'm not sure, because I have not went too deep into the utility of these, only because I can't afford it. So I'm just like, I'm not.
Okay.
What's the point? You know, I'm able to get into it right now. But what I do know about is that because there's celebrities that have NFTs. So you're talking about Justin Bieber, you're talking about Lil Durk, you're talking about Lil Baby, you're talking about what's his name? Jake Paul, Logan Paul, one of them two brothers, maybe both of them. You have a lot of high profile people who have these collections. So that by itself is going to make it go crazy. So when you find out, oh my God, Snoop Dogg has this NFT,
I see.
and you like Snoop Dogg, you're going to go, you know, crazy for it. So, and this is like one of the first, not one of the first NFTs, but one of the first like ones that cracked off, because this NFT came out, I think, I want to say mid last year. And then in February, that's where it really was like, yo, this shit is crazy. So when you go on OpenSea, you check out a collection, go on activity, and you will see, and this is another good way to find out if a collection is good or not. You can see how freaking people are moving money around in this. So you're talking about 42 minutes ago, people sold this for $389,000.
Oh, that's dope. So you can see that it's relevant.
People are selling it 2 hours ago, 4 hours ago. So this is still a big moving collection. People are still moving money around.
It's all open network, or what's the word I'm looking for? See-through. What's the word? Transparent.
Yes, that's the word for it. Transparent.
Like see-through, clear. It's clear. You can see through.
It's this shit is wild, man.
Damn, dude.
This shit is
and
wild.
So wait, so the creator of these NFT collections, say your collection is, you got 44 NFTs to release next Monday. All 44 sell. The creator, they sell on the third party site like OpenSea or whatever it's called. OpenSea takes their cut of whatever fee they charge, right. And then the creator gets the cut from the 44. Say they sell all 44 of them from whatever, right. They set the original price, right?
Right.
And then they don't make any more money off of any of the sales in the future.
Yes, they do. So that's part of the like the Ethereum blockchain is called, like if I believe that the contract is called SRC 751. It's just some random, you know, numbers, but it actually means something. So basically it's set up to where it's already within the NFT, it's already part of it. So say the creator of the NFT, like you said, they sold all their NFTs, the people have it now. Yeah. If the people sell it to each other, the original creator of the NFT is going to get a piece of that. Yes.
Ad infinitum.
Yes, in forever. So all this stuff going off right here. That's, you know what I'm saying? So all this going off right here. If you're getting 5% of all of this, that's passive income.
Wow.
So there's perks to actually buying the NFT and then creating the NFT. There's winning in all sides.
I'm thinking, like, how does one lose with this then? Obviously it can't be this easy, you know what I mean?
It's not I wouldn't, that's why I say you do your due diligence. Is not you know, a gold mine on the way. And that's what I was saying. You might have some projects that flop, you know what I'm saying?
Where the whole, and that's where the whole company would flop, you're saying, the whole creators. So what if like say this company, let's say some shit goes down, there's some conspiracy, someone dies, some friends become enemies, some enemies become friends or some shit. And this, that the creators of this NFT, these ones are looking at just fucking flops. Will you not be able to resell anymore? And if you do, the money's not going to go to the company because the company is no longer existing, right? So what happens in that search?
Well, once you mint the NFT, it's on the Ethereum blockchain forever, or whatever blockchain you minted it from. So even though it may not be connected to that website or the people who created it, because you bought the NFT, you minted it, that's your NFT, but it's on the Ethereum blockchain. It's
regardless of what happens to the creators.
Exactly.
So they'll just miss out on the passive income if it were to happen where they flopped or went under or someone died or they became a non-existent creator, basically.
Right, exactly. But as far as the actual artwork, you got it. No one can take it from you unless they, hack you or some shit, or you sell it on your own. So even with the beach bums, if for whatever reason they decide to like, you know what, fuck you guys, we're done, they can shut their whole thing down. But the NFTs that I have are mine.
They're still good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. I was like, damn, what happens is you've already bought it and some shit goes down. But all right.
Yeah, like there was a project that someone actually pulled the rug on people. So they built up the community and they had their public sale and they got their money and then they just shut everything down. They just took down the Discord, they took down their social media, and they just got a cash grab.
Fuck.
So that's what I was saying. You definitely want to make sure that you're hitting it from all angles. So I think the top three you want to look for is utility, doxing for the people who created it, and then the community building. Those are three main things you want to look out for.
That's what all those down. And I would say that your best bet for your average person who wants to play the safest route is to do something like you did. Go to YouTube or go somewhere and be like top NFTs fucking March 2022. Yep.
That's exactly what I did. Or you can go to Rarity Tools. Like I said, raritytools.com is when you can go on here. Or not raritytools.com, rarity.tools. You go in there and you go and click on upcoming, and it tells you all the upcoming ones up until who knows, months in advance, actually, from May. You know what I'm saying? So it actually gives you time to like, let me feel what the community is like on Discord. Let me save up some coins so I can get it if I want to get it. So you don't have to get an NFT that's coming out tomorrow. You can actually plan your shit out. So like, okay, let me, because you want to take time, if you really care about a project, to get on the whitelist so you can pay the least amount for it.
That's what I was about to say. This is all whitelist shit. This is right, which is how one should do it.
Yeah. But the thing about whitelist,
perfect world.
The thing about whitelist, depending on what Discord you're in, you might have to grind for it. You know what I'm saying? So let me tell you what y'all can do to grind for it. And it might be different every Discord, but this is generally what they want you to do. They want you to share their projects. So whether that's shared on Instagram, Twitter, your own YouTube channel, whatever it might be, they want you to do that. They want you to invite people to the Discord. They want you to be active in the chat. So when you have newbies coming in saying like, hey, what's an NFT? If you're in the Discord saying NFT is so this, that, and the third, they'll actually give you points for actually helping other people in the community.
Oh, no shit. Damn. Yeah. So it's like a hustle. It's a whole fucking thing.
It really is. So that's why you have people who are full-time NFT grinders in Discord trying to get the whitelist spots. Or even if you're on Twitter, there's people giving away whitelist. So you just go on Twitter and just retweet what they got going on. And
they plug you.
And they plug you. So even with this beach bum stuff, I have the whitelist for it. So I have the whitelist for it. So I'm going to be getting at the lower price. Yeah.
Did you tell her how she almost gave away all your NFTs?
Oh yeah, she knows.
Listen, that was not me.
She said, listen. She said,
his energy is contagious. So I was like,
what happened was,
let me try. And I was so proud. I was going to surprise him with one of the new ones and stuff. And he was like, stop, don't.
Girl, baby, I got you. I'm about to get you an NFT. Hold on. Hey, what's your password?
Right. Look, give me the whole phrase right there. Clean the water out.
Oh, but he did tell me that nobody would ask for your phrase. So that's what stopped me.
He told us the whole story. I was just being a dick, mostly.
No, but it was a good story to tell because like I was saying, that's how people get you. Just give us your 12-word phrase and we'll give you 50 free NFTs. This saves some bullshit. You're like, okay, my 12-word phrase is, I buy, die, whatever you say to them. And you're like, gotcha. And they take all your shit and your material.
Get out of here, find a better job to do. Thanks. It's your 12.
Oh
It's
man,
in
what
the
I was about to
picture,
say,
nuts.
there's something else I was gonna say too. It on the tip of my tongue. No, I mean that's I think that was it. I think that was it. Any more questions? See what other questions going up in here. Oh no, so that's what I was saying. So the shit that I got, the beach bums. Originally, the price was like $200 for them, but they raised the price for this next one to $444. But that's the whitelist price. The regular price is $514. So even being on the whitelist, if you want to flip something, that would be a good place to start because you will automatically be making a profit if you decide to sell your NFT that you bought.
20% markup.
Right.
Instant. It's not bad.
So some people, what they would do, because some people got banked like that, they'll probably buy 10 of those NFTs and sell like 5 of them just so they can get that 20% markup. But that adds up if we have the money for it.
Yeah, for sure. As everything else does. And then it's a win-win for the creators because they're getting the percentage from the OG, the original buy plus the cut of the resale.
Yeah, man, like this is it's an insane space where people is making a lot of money, connections, people appreciating
have
our
a separate conversation about starting one of these communities, Doug.
Oh no, for sure. Like I was already thinking about doing that. I just didn't know how I was gonna do it. I knew that I can't do it by myself, so I wanted to get other people involved. I was like, yo, we're gonna make this happen because we can build a community about this and make it to where it's like, it don't have to be, even if it's something spiritual, it doesn't have to be to where it's like so super deep. It can just be pleasing to the subconscious mind. And that's what I was looking for. I'm looking
That's
for
how it would have to be. The NFT world's too cool, dude. It'd have to be cool. It'd have to be, which is fine because we're cool as fuck. We'll be there, so it'll be fine. But
and I even had a model for just like myself, like even like if I wanted to do t-shirts, right? And this is something I actually found out. There's an NFT that does it with merch too. I can create an NFT. You buy my NFT and you have a lifetime supply of every month. I'm going to send you a hoodie. I'm going to put a design on there. I'm sending it to just because you're holding on to my NFT. And that could be something that's valuable to someone who cares about my artwork or my t-shirts or someone who just wants free clothes because if my NFT is only $50, but for that $50 for you hold it for 1 year, you're getting a hoodie every month. If the hoodie costs $30, you're already making a profit or it already pays for itself within 2 months of you holding on to that NFT. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm holding this NFT for Spiritual Initiate. I get a free hoodie, every month. And then every 3 months, nigga sends me a care package because the new season's coming in. So he got me herbs and crystal stuff just so I can cleanse myself into the next season. So even stuff that we've been doing, whether it be stuff people doing in stores, selling Palo Santo, sage, incense, statues, all that stuff can still be used in the same way, but you put an NFT on it towards like, if you have this NFT, you get a free care package every few months. So when spring rolls around, when summer rolls around, when the fall, winter, I'm sending you a care package so you can cleanse yourself. And that's something that you're going to get for free because you're holding this NFT. And then you already have the NFT price to where, say it's $75 and I have a collection of 100. I know I'm getting $7,500, so I can already buy my surplus. So when I can mail my shit out, do whatever I got to do, that's already taken care of. And then if y'all decide to sell it to someone else, I'm getting dividends on that. And then if the community that we're building is cool, we're raising the price on it. So you may have paid $75 for it the first time, but you sold it to someone else for $200 because the value of it has went up because, oh my God, Spiritual Initiate search, man, they're the bomb. You get one for free, get this NFT, people blowing this shit up. And that's how it goes. And that's how this beach bum shit is going on. People, the floor price raised not only because we control the floor price, but because we're sharing shit of it because we're like, yo, this makes sense just from a good deal. You can sell it. You can get your hotel free stays. You can get discounts on car rentals, cruises and shit. It's like you're winning no matter where you turn. So I would rather make an NFT to where everyone involved is winning. Everybody.
Damn, dude. Sold. Where do I sign up? Do I got
NFTs, man?
Do I got to sign somewhere? Or
no. So all you got to do is
work.
So first you got to do is hop on people's Discord because that's where you're going to find, like I said, all the official links. So let me go back to this beach bum stuff. you're gonna
By the way,
find.
I have this fucking Axie Infinity just staring at me in the backdrop of my computer.
Oh
right
yeah, you definitely want to check that out. I'm gonna have to check that out too. But I think to actually get into the game, you probably have to spend about $150 because you got to mint the NFTs and stuff like that to get on.
now.
But once you're on, then you're in
Oh,
there.
so you buy their NFT to enter the game.
Yes.
Well played,
Yeah,
Axie.
because because people know that you can make money from it. I think when it first came out, it was like a few dollars, maybe 10 or 20 to get in there. But now it's like $150 because people are playing. It's one of the most popular NFT play to earn games, and people don't know about it because the NFT space is not big like that.
Yeah.
But once you do learn more about it, you can be like, oh shit, Axie Infinity, that's like the biggest shit out right now.
And would you sell your? Do you buy it? You make up an avatar slash
So
NFT, or you buy one from somebody?
You mint that avatar, so they're gonna already have the design for it. But what you can do, and this is the other crazy part to it, people can create different armor pieces in the game and sell the shit in the game.
That's my favorite part of fucking MMOs, dude. I'm the crafter. I'm making potions and shit. I'm like trying to poison, you know what I mean? Or
and then if you're someone who has some architectural, know-how, you can digitally create, you can buy land in the metaverse, build a mansion on the land that you have and sell it for a motherfucker who wants to throw parties in the metaverse.
But you would have to know, you would build it via learning how to code, I'm assuming?
Yeah, no. You don't have to code, because what the sandbox one is basically just like, you can literally just
like any other game, you do what you got to do. What you do the game world rules, not fucking real life rules.
Exactly. It's like Minecraft. It's Minecraft. It's
not like, dude, what? I'm about to be breeding dragons in this world, dude, and slinging dragons. That's where your boy's at.
like I was saying, like, I think at some point in the future, NFTs are going to be attached with PlayStation and Xbox, like mainstream video gaming. And once it gets to that, people are going to go super buku, because you can be sitting here playing your favorite game, making money off of it. Like I said, let there be an NFT where I can whoop people in Mortal Kombat and Tekken, and I can make money from that. You know what I'm saying? That would be insane.
Just even with this fucking Earl right there. Right? That's so funny.
It's amazing. It's beautiful.
Fuck, man. Fuck.
Man, let's see. Any more questions?
I'm pretty tapped, dude. I mean, my biggest thing, that's why I kept asking on the downsides of it. I'm like, all right, if I'm excited, I get carried away with excitement shit, and I forget to check out the dark side of it. And that's why I kept asking you shit. That's all I was concerned, is like, what do I look out for to do this wrong? And we covered that. Richie is super savvy too. If you feel like we left something out, please.
We might have to get Richie on a live stream in the future, just like, some kind of updates on this, because
I've already actually had that conversation with him earlier. I was like, yo, we'll do a follow-up and I'll bring you on. So he's game for sure.
Because what I was about to say, I'm gonna start, like, even with my Twitter, I'm making that strictly just NFT stuff, because like, even there's big whale, like they call them whales. Whales are like people who buy hella NFTs. They got hella collections. They just
there's NFT whales, just like crypto whales.
Yes, sir. So, but these people, like, some of them are following me. And I'm just like, oh shit. So you can actually start building up your Twitter and just be following people and retweeting your stuff. And then some people could be like, hey man, you know about this NFT coming up? There's so much stuff that we don't know about. And when you start following these whales and seeing what they're looking at, that can put you on game to what they look for as well. So that's why you want to go on YouTube, go on TikTok, go on Instagram.
I've got like 4 Twitter accounts, bro, and I've got like half a post between all 4 of them. I try to start a Twitter like once a year, dude, and it ends up failing after the first post. So maybe this
because I had a Twitter for a long time, but I never did anything with it. And it's like one of those things to where it's like, if you don't have anything to do with it, it's just gonna stand there. But now that I have something to do with Twitter, I'm like, oh, Twitter is a bomb ass place for NFTs.
I feel like that makes sense. Every social media has got its perk. I just like you're saying, dude, I had no do what I'm already doing, but on Twitter, like, I don't know if I want to fucking do that shit. I like growing things, dude. Like that's my favorite. I
Yeah.
like to see something go from nothing and then fucking turn into something huge. That's why the community building thing that you keep mentioning, I'm like, that sounds so fucking dope to do some sort of community building thing.
See, my boy Dick Enzos, he said NFT Twitter is required. Required. Yes, for real though. Because to tell you the truth, Twitter, as far as social media, Twitter got the most shit popping with NFTs because just how the website is designed.
How it's laid out.
It's not on Instagram. It's really not that popping on Instagram with NFTs. It's really not.
Nah, Instagram's like lifestyle aesthetics.
Exactly.
Yeah. Was it a cat or something? Or was that...
Yeah, someone broke something. You said digital graphic novel NFTs. Yeah, that would be something like people have like I was talking about with the music thing.
Digital graphic novel and stuff.
You could do that. I'm not sure if there's a project like that, but just having an idea, like, yeah, you could do that too. You do a digital graphic novel.
Dude, let's not make any promises, but plant a seed, or let's meet once a week or do something and share notes and like just see what happens.
We need an artist. I think me and you already have like a cool following. So as far as advertising, we would just like lock in on that. As far as creating a Discord, we can create a Discord. But as far as like putting together, like what is it that we actually want to do? Because like I said, if I was gonna make an NFT, I want to do with other people. I already had you in mind, but we got to make sure it has a utility with it because I want to make sure that if you get an NFT for me, it ain't just a piece of art. Like nah,
for sure,
you getting something for real with this too, with some real life tangible stuff. Whether it be a crystal, whether it be a T-shirt, whether it be some herbs,
fucking retreat.
Yeah, bro. So
you know what I mean,
and that's why I'll be thinking about even with this NFT travel club that I got, I could make a resort and stay somewhere, and then we can have that as the place for where we meet up for our meetups for the retreat.
Oh shit, yeah.
So there's different ways how we can do it, So it's of course it's all just planting a seed, but it's like it can happen like that.
Yeah, dope. This is exciting, man. I do like the digital world. I do. I mean, I've been plugged into gaming, bro. Like I said, at least 20 years now. So I'm like, I'm down for it. It's just how to make it and how to make it make sense.
Right.
How to make it make sense.
Well, I think at some point in the future, I might check out what the Axie Infinity for sure. Because like I said, I play Skyrim and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fallout,
oh, dude, see, I'm all about Elder Scrolls, dog. That's what I mean. That's my
I can't wait till Elder Scrolls 6, man. I'm geeking when it comes out. I'm getting it. You know what I'm saying? Bugs and all, I don't care. Just give me the damn
That's
game.
Bugs and all. That's fine, dude. Hit me with the beta. I'll sign up. That's hella funny. No, I'm right there with you, dude. I'm right there with you. Did Richie leave anything for tidbits?
He did.
Any questions? Any follow-up? Any wrap-up questions? Anything you guys would like to know? Would you like to thank Earl proper for coming on and sharing the knowledge? I know I'm not gonna lie, dude. When we started this conversation, I was like, NFTs, all right, doesn't sound too exciting, but I fucking knew. I was like, I know I should learn it, Keith. Like, don't be left behind. Just sit through it. And within the first fucking 10, 15 minutes, I was like, fuck yeah, I'm glad we had this conversation, dude, because no
people should know about it. And like I was saying, if you choose to deal with NFTs or not, you know what I'm saying? That's up to you. But at least you can't say, well, no one told me about NFTs. Like, nah, we told you.
Like the homies that were trying to tell us about fucking Bitcoin back in the day.
Yeah, man. I had a chance to buy some Bitcoin for like super dead cheap, but I was like, Bitcoin, I don't know too much about it. Nah.
Richie was telling me recently that he spent fucking multiple whole Bitcoins on pizza in like 2011 or some shit like that.
Man.
I know. I think was that you, Richie? Yeah. And I was like, damn, I could only imagine. I would be like, but who would have known? Like, I hear tons of stories of people like, oh, he spent Bitcoin on whatever back in the day. Like, who would know though? You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck would know?
Dickenza said, watch the whales that just want to sell to you later down the line and dump on you. Yeah, like, of course, there's always gonna be people trying to, come up. So that's why
what'd you say?
He said, watch the whales that just want to sell to you later down the line and dump on you. So basically just saying you have some people who do buy a lot of NFTs, but they might just sell an NFT to you that's not really valuable. Maybe they mess up getting something. They just like, here, just take this shit. So that's why it's always about doing your due diligence. You know what I'm saying?
And like you said before, the way to correct that is to see the stability of the community, etc.
Yeah. Yes,
So
indeed.
don't buy random fucking NFTs just because it sounds like a good idea on a whim. Don't buy NFTs on a whim. Is that a
Right.
good fucking call?
Yeah, of course. Like, and even Gary Vee, he'll tell you do at least 50 hours of research. I think I'm probably at about like 40 something at this point, but still, you want to just do enough research to where you're comfortable making a decision. So even with the NFT I got, I was like, I can't not get this. It just makes too much fucking sense. So I just got it. But
And I
other
mean, if
ones,
you're only spending a couple $100 and you're at fucking 20, 30 hours, like if you flop on $100, whatever, fuck it, you know what I mean?
yeah. Well, that's the
I've
thing.
blown more than that, fucking getting drunk and just like meandering
Oh yeah,
downtown.
people
you know?
spend 100. I'll spend that money on some weed.
You know what I mean?
And that's
You
why
know
I
what I
had
mean?
to, and that's why I had to like rethink, you know, how even people spend money, because people have the money to get some of this stuff. You just think that it may not be valuable because it's just a different way how you're spending it.
Yeah,
You
and
can easily
that's
spend
yeah,
$200 on weed, but when it comes to NFT, I don't know, man.
yeah.
I don't. Bro, at least I can sell the NFT back to make $50 like the weed. If you don't know nobody, you're just gonna be smoked.
If you don't know nobody. Amen, man. Fucking amen.
Let's
All right.
see. Chilling gratitude. Thank you, Earl. Thank you, Rich. Thank you for coming in here and give us some more game, man. You definitely gotta hop in here one of these so we can get some gems from you. Because like I said, I'm probably gonna make it a discourse so I can tell people to look at the things that I'm looking at, because I feel like just in a certain sector, I'm gonna be NFT dude to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying?
You're already there, dude.
I know. So I try not to put myself in any kind of box. I'm just a human being, or I'm a spiritual being in a human body, just being, you know what I'm saying? But you just attach to some things, you know. Some people will call us spiritualists, some people will call us gamers, some people will call us the NFT people, but you know, it's just me living, just sharing. That's all it is.
Amen.
That's all it is.
Well said, dude. Well said. Any NFTs have stock market possibilities yet?
Well, the thing about that is, like with cryptocurrency, like that, it is part of the stock market, so to speak. And I don't mean it in stocks as far as like buying a share of Tesla or something like that. I'm saying like when you get an NFT, these NFTs are already attached to a cryptocurrency. These cryptocurrencies already have their own value that's going up and down based upon their own, you know, ecosystem. So whatever NFT that you have is already going to be attached to Ethereum or Solana.
Wait, so does that mean if Ethereum goes down, does that have any effect on the NFT that's attached to the
it only for the value of what the Ethereum is. So say for example, if you have an NFT and it costs $200, it doesn't matter what that translates to in Ethereum. It's still $200. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So it depends on how much you want to sell it for.
Easier, no. The short answer is no.
Yeah.
Ethereum could go to fucking half its value tomorrow. Your NFT is still full value.
Exactly. Of course, it's going to lose value only because it's attached to that Ethereum. So like I said, right now Ethereum's like $3,000. It get cut in half.
So you'll need more Ethereum for the NFT.
Yeah, let's say that your NFT costs one Ethereum. One Ethereum is $3,000. If it gets cut in half, that one Ethereum now is $1,500, right? $1,500. But if you're just like, no, fuck that, this is worth $3,000, you'll just bump up the price of $3,000
to two,
right?
to two Ethereum.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. You just bump it up.
All right.
So Richie made that clear. Yes, attached to as in published on. Layer 1 is Ethereum layer. 2 is metadata on top of the layer 1 code. So yeah, he knows more of the technical stuff about it, because when you take a course on it, they explain
Richie's
more.
A goddamn techno druid. That's why.
Exactly. They'll tell you more what these these smart contracts are. They'll tell you what actually a blockchain is, because I'm still wrapping my head around what a blockchain is, how it even exists, what makes it different from being decentralized, how is it that different computers are linked up together. There's a whole different thing to it, to where it's like even that it's kind of like but I got the gist of it to understand, like it's there, this is how it works, cool, we're in it now.
Yeah, that's what, if people are interested, should be the topic when we all come back. Then when we bring Richie,
if you guys
smart
have
contracts and shit like that.
Yeah, if you guys have ever heard of Udemy.com, Udemy.com is like a website where they have different courses on everything. take an NFT course. I got a couple courses right now. If you guys hop on there, it might just like ping and say, hey, we're selling courses for $12. So you can get a couple courses for $12 when they're really worth like $50, and you can learn every fucking thing about NFTs. I haven't even finished the course because I'm just like, yo, there's so much to it. I'm glad that I have it, but I gotta like, it's called Udemy. I'll type it in the chat. Udemy.com. So they got courses on really anything. Even if you want to learn how to meditate, or if you want to create your own class on there, you can do that. But they do have some NFT classes on there. So if you want to get, you know, the technical side, knowing about the music side, how to create your own artwork, how to upload it, how to make it to where you have different properties. Like, I don't think I even showed that. Even going back up to the, let's go back to this right here. Going back to the Bored Ape Yacht Club, you can see that they're all similar. Let me load up. Let it load up.
Before y'all dip, the Kansas, thanks for hanging out, brother. Empathic pleasure. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you, everyone.
Spain, the first. Thank you, Sir Spain, for hanging. Thanks everyone for hanging. You damn me.
So these apes, they have a general template, and there's all the face is all generally the same, right? It has the same template. Correct. But what people do is that they design different attributes, fur, hats, and stuff like that. So what they do is that they create all these different things. They put it into the system to where it randomly generates, you know, from what you put onto all these different types of artwork. And so then it spits back out when people mint these different kinds of things. So even when the creators, when they create it, they don't even know what the shit's gonna look like a lot of the times, unless they're actually drawing the whole thing by hand. But when you get stuff like this, it's gonna be completely randomized. Like, for example, you got this dude right here got fur, this one up here got fur, but he ain't got his eye popped out. This one has his eye popped out. He has his eye popped out, but he ain't got the fur. This one has a fez on. This one's a fez on, but they got different colored fur. So the artwork is all embedded into their collection, but they randomize it so you get stuff like this. And that's where you get, yeah, and that's how you get your different rarities.
What?
So
I thought they would have the idea and be like, all right, draw me up one with a hat now. Interesting.
So even with there's a website called Rarity Sniper, and it's actually another good tool to use as well. With Rarity Sniper, you're able to see which NFTs are more rare, and so that can kind of give you an idea of how valuable it might be if the collection's good down the line. So my lucky ass, out of 1,841 items, my NFT is ranked 49. So my NFT is actually a rare one. So down the line, if I want to sell it, I could hit someone over the head for like 5 Ethereum, 10 plus Ethereum, if this collection gets to that point, which I think it will, just from this, because this is a popular or a rare NFT. If you get an NFT that's like all the way down here in the line, you know, it's cool to still have it because you still got that, you still have the free resort stay. All these NFTs have the free resort stay. You're not missing that. But if you want something that's like exclusive to where, oh, a lot of people are gonna want this because of its rarity, this is what you want to be looking at.
That's so cool, man. I like those red toothed ones.
These ones. So they have like a little score saying like, you know, the reason why it's rare because not a lot of NFTs have these red teeth. This might be the only one. If not, you know, maybe like let's see, mouth. No, it says it's 77 of them. But 77 out of 1,800 ain't shit.
Yeah.
And so that's another thing you can do. Like you can find out like, okay, which attributes do I want to highlight to see how many different NFTs have it. So even with this clothes one, this little tuxedo or little blazer he got going on, there's only 12 of them that got that.
Gold jacket.
Yep. And then out of those 12, I got the rarest one out of those 12 as far as the gold jacket. So, you know, it's sometimes it's just, you know, it's luck too. Like I'm blessed. I'm grateful that I was even able to get an NFT that's that high on the ranking. You know what I'm saying? Or even finding out about NFT.
Did you not choose that one knowing its rarity? You bought a random and it showed up that way?
It was completely random. It was completely random. And then once, because when you go on OpenSea, like for example, this right here would be like blank, or it would have like a ghost silhouette of what your NFT might be. And then once the release is done, or once it gets, once the metadata actually gets onto OpenSea, that's when you reveal your NFT, and then you actually see what it is. I was trying to actually pull that up to see if there's like a real-time example, but I think it might take up too much time, but we'll see. Let's see. I wish I could just go on there OpenSea and just pull it up easily. Let's see. Oh, let me go back here, because these are live. So these are NFTs that are dropping right now. Let's just go on this one and see what they got going on. I don't know what the fuck this. You got some real obscure shit too.
What?
I don't know what any of that is. Let me go ahead. See, now I don't know.
Flower NFTs.
I don't know what this is. Why this has a floor price of 15 Ethereum. I wonder if they sold it. Yeah, it sold a few. Yeah, people been buying it. See now why
flower?
Why? Yeah. So when you're looking at this, you're trying to figure out what the fuck. Why are people buying this for 15 Ethereum? That shit is intriguing. I don't even know why they're doing this shit. This must be somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You go on their Twitter, and this is how you start the docs and stuff. You go on their Twitter. Oh, this person got 13K followers. Okay.
It's not that many.
It's not that many, but that's the part of going through the space and just kind of looking at like who's doing what, because this shit right here intrigues me. I probably wouldn't get one, but I'm just like, why do flowers cost 15 Ethereum? And why can't we do this? What's stopping us?
That's a great follow-up question. One, why? Two, how do I repeat?
Exactly.
Huh.
And and you have different projects. You have people who are creators
AI
who've been
generated content. That's kind of where my head was at. Richie, that's where my head was at. I was like, all right, if it's just randomly swapping out items, clothing, hairstyles, accessory styles, I would assume that it would have to be AI to save the most time, right? You're not gonna make your own program for fucking randomizing objects on a monkey. It probably costs a fortune to get that up and running.
Oh no, they have programs out there that already do that. I think people can do it off of Adobe Illustrator or Photoshop.
Damn.
Like what they say, like when I watched a YouTube video on it, they said like once you get all your different pieces of art together, you run a script and then it just generates itself. So you'll say, okay, I want 5,000 variations of this, what I got on here, or I want 10,000 variations of this, and they'll just do it randomly. And you won't even see them all. It's just gonna be.
Where's the fun in that though, dude? What part of creating do you take in that then?
Well, see, that's just one aspect of creating NFT. There's other people who do one-of-one art to where they hand draw the whole thing, each one of their people's artwork.
That makes sense. You do whatever the fact makes sense.
But they may not have a collection of 5,000 or 10,000 because they're drawing it all by hand. They might have a collection of like 100. But that makes it more exclusive as well because this is all hand drawn.
Correct.
So that's all me.
Correct.
So yeah, man, like it's wild. Like you can even create a template if you want to, like, and that's why you'll see a lot of copycat NFTs out there. Like you're gonna see even the shit I got is ape shit. You're gonna see hella ape shit all over the place because of that Bored Ape Yacht
Club. I feel like everyone's all about the apes with NFTs, dude. I see that shit everywhere.
So you're gonna see a lot of copycats, but at the same time, some of them actually might be some good project. Other ones are just like they're trying to, just play off of someone else's, get off of someone else's table for the most part. Let's see. But yeah, man, like this space, like I said, it's amazing. There's a lot of potential into it.
Any appraisal websites for these NFTs?
Appraisal websites?
Yeah. I guess you kind of get the Rarity one would be considered an appraisal website, would it?
Yeah, and OpenSea. OpenSea is the most current pricing you're going to get for any NFT. Well, there's other marketplaces, but I'm dealing with OpenSea just for now because there's also a whole nother marketplace for a whole different cryptocurrency called Solana, and it's called Magic Eden. So it's a whole different marketplace for NFTs on the Solana blockchain. So, and here's the thing about this, right? And this is one I was looking at Best Buds. I was like, damn, I don't want these NFTs right here.
Oh,
See?
how sweet.
So it's like, so Solana NFTs, and I'll say this before we kind of close. NFTs are already a small space a lot of people don't know about. Most people are dealing with Ethereum NFTs. Solana NFTs are still a untapped resource on top of NFTs altogether being an untapped resource. So if you find an NFT on Solana that is going crazy, you might be someone who'll be able to get into it and make some profit of it, because a lot of people who are in NFTs are not on Solana yet. They're still doing with the Ethereum shit. So once you get on Solana and see what they have going on, you're like, okay, it's a whole different marketplace for me to go into to get some NFTs.
All right, so I'm gonna wrap this video up, but I want you to compartmentalize and paraphrase into a easy step 1, 2, 3. If someone wants to buy an NFT, step 1, step 2, step 3.
So step 1, what you want to do is get you, if this is already saying, assuming that you have a bank account, stuff like that, you want to connect your bank account to a cryptocurrency marketplace. So that can be Coinbase, that can be Binance, it can be crypto.com. I personally use Coinbase, but you want to be able to just simply convert your money into your cryptocurrency, whether that's Solana or Ethereum. So first start off,
1, connect your bank account to, we'll just say Coinbase if you're in America.
Coinbase.
Is that fair?
Right. Yeah, Coinbase is good. The next step you want to do after you get your you're in Coinbase and you transfer your USD into Ethereum, the next thing that you want to do is open up or create a MetaMask. Now MetaMask
Which is your wallet.
Yeah, it's your digital wallet. So once you get your 12-word phrase and all that stuff like that, what you're going to be able to do is your wallet address for your Coinbase, you can get that money and send it to the wallet address for your MetaMask. So it's not complicated. It's really just copy and paste, and that's all it is. That's all it is. So once you have your money into this this MetaMask wallet, the next thing you do is just find the website that you want to mint from. Let's just say if I want to go here.
Minting just means buying, I'm assuming, right?
Yes, minting just means buying. So you'll go in here, you go on their website, and it'll say, buy a beach bum, buy an exotic ape. You'll go there. Click on this real quick. Well, it's going to lead you here because they don't have the minting up yet. But basically, it'll take you to another screen. It'll say mint, how many NFTs you want to mint. You click how many you want to mint, and then it'll take you through the whole process. Now, with Ethereum, I got to say this too. They have something called gas fees. Gas fees is basically how much power needs to be put into the system. So different computers can basically log in that you're, okay, I'm buying this Ethereum or I'm buying this NFT, because it's a decentralized, blockchain, you need different servers to basically let that data go through. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of keep it, in layman's terms. So you may have to pay some extra fees to make that happen. So this can be anywhere between $20 to $100 something, but you don't want to pay no $100 something for it. So what you want to do, and what I'm going to do when I mint this, when this comes out on the 29th, if you do it like in the middle of the night, like say between 1 and 4 o'clock in the morning, because that's when the internet is going to be at its slowest because everyone's asleep or doing whatever, that would be a good time to mint if you are already kind of squeezing in trying to get, an NFT. But if you have the money for it, then some people are not going to trip over, paying that $100 gas fee. If you're playing with like $100,000, you ain't gonna worry.
Yeah. Damn, that sucks.
But that's only for Ethereum. On Solana, I don't think they have any gas fees. I think you just straight up, whatever the price is, you can buy it straight up. And that's why people are fucking with Solana in a different kind of way, because they ain't worried about the gas fees.
Noted. All right. And then you own your NFT and it's chilling in your wallet.
Yes, sir.
And don't forget that fucking 12-word password, and don't give it to anybody.
And don't give it to anyone. Yep. Nobody. Don't give it to nobody under no circumstance. Matter of fact, when you get that, I would say write it on a piece of paper and put it somewhere physically save it in your phone if you want to, because you want to put in multiple areas, because say if your shit is in the fire, you want to make sure that you have just different safe places for that 12-word phrase.
Buried in a box in your backyard or something.
And then you also have something called a ledger. I'll say this for the last part. I don't have one yet, but it's something I'm going to get in the future. A ledger is basically like, say it's a flash drive that holds your NFTs. So instead of holding it like on your wallet or on the internet, you can actually put it into this flash drive, so to speak, and it'll be held onto there, so it can have an extra layer of security.
Yeah, copy. So basically, every step of the way, there's simple version and then there's fucking next level version. But the basic way is Coinbase, get your online wallet, go to the website, pay the gas fees, it's yours. And each step of the way that I just said, there's fucking 1.0 and there's version 2.0, and I'm sure 3, 4, 5, 6 all the way up. I'm sure there's 1,000 different fucking physical / digital wallets you can store NFTs and shit in.
Oh yeah, for sure. But the most popular for right now is MetaMask.
Copy that.
That's the most popular.
Dope. Well, fuck, dude.
All right. Shoot. I think when I mint my NFT next week, what I'm gonna do is record it so people can just go to process like what is it actually that you're doing to like mint this. So I'll make like a short little video and I'll put it on my channel or something like that so people can see this is how it goes.
Richie says minting is stapling layer 2 code on layer 1 blocks. That's well put. That makes more sense when you call it minting.
Yeah.
On China, it's been a while. I haven't been able to catch your videos, China, because I feel like you delete your videos as soon as you get done going live. But thanks for hanging out. Nice to see you around.
Trying to go back to your
we're learning about NFTs and building communities and doing really fucking weird shit in the digital world. That's, I'm gonna be honest with you, it was kind of exciting. So
it's really exciting. Who else is on here? I'm gonna just give my shout outs and props to people who came in here. Thank you, Stray. We'll start from the top. Thank you, Richie. I know Ashan and Shayna came in through. Thank you, Lemuria. Thank Dick Enzas. Who else? Thank you, Empathic Pleasure. Thank you. Thank you, Elgia.
Pac, what's up?
Pac Witch. Was it Elika Spain? I think that's your name. China White. Thank you for coming in here. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing, man. This space is really cool.
I know.
And I had to share because especially when I start learning stuff, I become a damn pressurized can. I got to tell someone I'm going to explode and tell someone.
Thank you. And it's a good way to fucking solidify the information in yourself by having conversations like this.
So with that being said, I'm probably going to end up getting some social media stuff together. So if we do a live stream, or even when people hop on my live stream, because I'm doing the same thing that you're doing right now, I'm gonna get some different links set up so people can add me on Twitter. They can add me on Discord. They can add me on, if you're not already on Instagram, just so we can kind of stay in the loop. Even though Instagram, I think I'm staying that. I'm gonna keep that on the spiritual tip because I think that fits for what's going on with that. But Twitter, that's NFT shit all the way. That I ain't NFT. NFTs all day long.
Nice. Yeah, I'm great, dude. I'm gonna start. I've been stepping up my dream game lately. I've even been cutting back smoking the herb to step up my dream game.
Really? You know what? I've been doing that inadvertently too, because I've been over my girl's house and I just don't smoke that much when I'm around her. So I just haven't been smoking as much either.
Well, maybe it's something else. So I'm about to start planting NFT seeds, dude, for some ideas and tapping in the etheric realm for the alternate etheric digital realm.
Man, let Lord Ganesha lead the way. Let him remove all obstacles and have prosperity waiting for us. Appreciate you. If you see an elephant, throw a banana at him. He's gonna appreciate it. If you have an elephant statue, give it a curry powder bath. Have I told you about that, Keith? The curry powder bath with Ganesha?
Well, what's that?
The curry powder bath with Ganesha?
Curry powder bath? No,
yeah.
No.
Okay, so you know that's the Hindu deity, stuff like that. You know, they mess with the curry powder and shit like that. But no, for real, get you a statue of Ganesha or an elephant.
I have one in the garden, bro. I got one in the garden right now.
Go in there, or you can take it outside and just get some curry powder, like food seasoning curry powder. Get some water. You can be in the bathtub, you can be in the sink, you can be outside. Sprinkle it on him. Just give him a bath. Lather him in the curry powder, and then rinse him off, dry him off. Give your blessings and see what happens. Because I have a story. And I've told this a few times.
Share the story and then we'll end
I got
the
a story.
video.
Now so I got this from, I know people are familiar with him, Brother Panic. He said this like years ago of doing this ritual. So I did it. The first time I was doing it, I was hearing elephants in my mind trumpeting. I was like, damn, this energy is fucking real. And so as soon as I was done drying it off and putting it on my altar, my mom called me and she was like, hey son, I sent some money to your aunt, but I sent it to your bank account so you can take it out. But I also sent some extra money for you just in case you need it. I was like, oh my God. And she sent me like $200. I was like, wow, I wasn't even asked for money. Then just like that, money. Just like that. So it's actually a money ritual. But I would tell people like this, I always tell people like this, don't do it to get some money. Do it because you want to give Ganesha a curry powder bath. And I promise
like
you,
that.
You're going to get something out of it. Don't do it like, yeah, I'm going to get some fucking money. Nah, you coming at it wrong. Do it because Ganesha, I'm messing with the energy, bro.
You're trying to love on Ganesha a little bit.
Exactly. That's all it is. And then you're going to see, you might get a little, I've done it sometimes, someone send me $25 on Cash App. It ain't got to be buku money. It can just be like just a alley-oop, you know what I'm saying?
So I'm about to take a bath with Ganesh, dog, with
yeah,
the curry. To be in there together. Candles and shit. Smoking herb.
So yeah, like I said,
That's
get your
funny.
curry powder. If you got Ganesha, get some bananas, throw it on them, you know what I'm saying? Let them know like you appreciate it, clear the road for all obstacles. Yes, indeed.
Cool. All right, everybody. With that being said, thank you so much for chilling, and we'll be back soon. I hope you took notes. Good luck in all your endeavors. Godspeed. May the winds forever be in your favor.
If you have any questions, add me on YouTube, Spiritual Initiate. Same thing on Instagram, spiritual_initiate. My Twitter, if you guys are still here, it is 10K God Official, or you can look up Earl Anderson. If you see my NFT, that's me. So that's all you need. That's all my social media for right now.
I just typed it in the chat box. All right. Thanks, Richie. Thanks. Appreciate everything. All right. Peace out, you guys.
Peace out, man. Appreciate you, Keith.
Oh, wait. You're going to stay there. I'm ending the thing.
Oh, yeah.